What does hyaluronic acid do though long term? Does it really help with your stores of hyaluronic acid in your skin?
My name is Dr. Swati Cannon. So initially, this is going to leave your skin nice and plump, but over time, it's going to dry out your skin if you don't use it properly.
Hyaluronic acid doesn't have a long-term benefit to the skin.
Why does your skin still feel dry, even when you use hyaluronic acid every single day? It's a simple question, but the answer exposes one of the biggest marketing lies in the beauty industry. Think about it. A person applies a popular serum. They're in a dry, heated room. Hours later, their skin feels tighter, more dehydrated than before. You blame your skin. You should be blaming the science. The truth is, this miracle molecule is conditional. If you don't meet its one simple condition, it's not hydrating your skin, it's dehydrating it. So, how did a molecule from a cow's eyeball become a billion-dollar myth? And what is the one rule you were never told? If you walk down a skincare aisle, you'll be told hyaluronic acid is a miracle. It's sold as the ultimate super hydrator, the one ingredient everyone needs. This entire global phenomenon is built on a single powerful claim, that this one molecule can hold up to 1,000 times its weight in water. It's an incredible claim, the perfect marketing, but the origin of this molecule wasn't in a high-tech beauty lab. It was in a cow's eyeball. In 1934, two scientists at Columbia University had a breakthrough. Carl Meyer and John Palmer found a strange, jelly-like molecule. They found it in the vitreous humor of a cow's eye. They called it hyaluronic acid. For decades, it wasn't a miracle for your face. It was a medical tool. Scientists called it biological goo. It was used as a lubricant in eye surgery. It was sold under the name Helin. It was even injected into the joints of arthritic racehorses to help them run. So how did a medical lubricant for eyeballs and horse joints become the #1 ingredient for your face? It all comes down to that one powerful and deeply misleading claim. To understand the problem, you have to understand the science. Hyaluronic acid is a humectant. That's a simple scientific way of saying it's water hungry. It's a huge molecule that grabs and holds onto water, and it will always pull water from the easiest source nearby. This leads to two very different scenarios. Scenario 1, the miracle. You're in a high humidity climate, a tropical rainforest, a steamy bathroom. The air around you is thick with moisture. You put on your HA serum. The water-hungry molecule is happy. It pulls all that moisture from the air. Then it holds it on the surface of your skin. Your skin feels plump, dewy, and hydrated. This is the miracle everyone is selling. But then there's scenario 2, the paradox. You're in a low humidity climate, a desert, an airplane cabin, or your bedroom in winter with the heat cranked up. The air is bone dry. You put on your HA serum. The molecule is still water hungry, but now there is no moisture in the air. So it pulls water from the only source left, the deeper living layers of your own skin, the dermis. This isn't hydration. This is a betrayal. The HA on your surface acts like a tiny straw. It sucks moisture up from your dermis. Once that moisture hits the surface, the dry air just rips it away. Scientists call this transepidermal water loss. It means you are actively losing hydration. You're not hydrating. You're just pulling your internal moisture to the surface, and then you lose it to the air. But how is this possible? How could the 1000X molecule fail so badly? It's because the 1000X claim isn't just an exaggeration, it's a fallacy. So let's talk about that 1000X claim. To be perfectly clear, it is false. It's not just a small exaggeration, it's a massive fallacy. And it's the smoking gun for this entire investigation. We know this thanks to a 2023 scientific paper. Borchers and Purong finally put this marketing claim to the test. They didn't just repeat the myth, they measured. And they found that hyaluronic acid strongly binds to less than its own weight in water. The real number is between 0.36 and 0.86 grams of water for every 1 gram of HA, not 1000X, less than 1X. So where did this 1000X number even come from? Did the marketers just make it up? No, they just misinterpreted 70-year-old science. The 1000X myth comes from research on HA's hydrodynamic volume. HA is a long, stringy molecule. It takes up a huge amount of space in water. It's like a giant unraveled sponge. It traps a lot of water within its structure, but it doesn't bind to it. Marketers heard takes up 1000X its space. They twisted it into holds 1000X its weight. It was the perfect, simple, powerful line, and it was wrong. So, the central promise is pure marketing spin. But the industry's deception doesn't stop there. Marketers realized they were selling a giant molecule. It just sits on your skin. Then they had a new idea. What if we shrink it? This brings us to the next big problem: size. See, scientists have a simple guideline for skin. It's called the 500 Dalton rule. A Dalton is a tiny unit of weight. Think of it like an ounce for a molecule. The rule is simple. If a molecule is heavier than 500 Daltons, it's too big. It can't get past your skin's front door. It's locked out. So, where does our original hyaluronic acid land? The high molecular weight or HMW version? It's not 600 Daltons, it's not 10,000. It is over 1 million Daltons. It is a giant. It's way, way too big to ever get inside your skin. It just sits on top, like a wet film. It either helps you or, as we learned, it hurts you. Marketers saw this as a flaw. So, they came up with an advanced solution. Low molecular weight, or LMW. They took those giant million Dalton molecules and just chopped them into tiny pieces. These new, smaller pieces are tiny enough to get in. Problem solved, right? Wrong. There's a catch. Your body is smart. It has an alarm system, and it knows that when your own skin gets damaged, it breaks apart into tiny pieces. So, when these advanced serum pieces soak in, your body's alarm system can't tell the difference. It thinks it's being attacked or injured. It freaks out. This can trigger your skin's alarm. It leads to redness, irritation, and sensitivity. So, the original big molecule can dry you out, and the advanced small one might make your skin freak out. It all sounds pretty useless. But this is a conditional hydrator. So, what is the condition? That condition is the one rule you were never told. It's a secret the skincare community had to figure out, and it's backed by all the science we just covered. The secret is a simple 2-step rule. Step 1. You must apply hyaluronic acid to damp skin, always. No exceptions. Mist your face with water. Apply it right after a shower. Put it on over a watery toner. This one step changes everything. It gives the water-hungry molecule an external source of water. Instead of sucking your dermis dry, it binds to the water on the surface of your skin. This solves the dehydration paradox, but that just gets the water there. Now you have to keep it. Step 2. You must immediately seal it in with an occlusive. What's an occlusive? It's just a moisturizer or oil that creates a physical barrier. Think of it like putting a lid on a pot of water. After you apply your HA serum, you have about 60 seconds to lock it down. You need to apply a moisturizer, a facial oil, anything that seals the skin. This lid traps the HA and all the water it just absorbed. It stops the water from evaporating into the dry air. It solves the entire problem. The damp skin provides the water. The occlusive seal keeps it there. It turns HA from a potential scam into the effective tool it was always meant to be. But that's just the rule for making your products work. If you truly want hydrated skin, you can't just rely on what you put on your face. You have to fix what you put in your body. Because here's the final hot take on it. You cannot fix internal dehydration with a topical serum. All the HA in the world won't help you if your skin barrier is broken. Your skin is hydrated from the inside out. Water from your dermis moves up. Your skin's barrier is what keeps that moisture locked in. Think of it as a wall made of skin cells and mortar. Marketers sell you HA to add water. The real secret is to stop losing the water you already have. And you do that by building a better, stronger barrier. How? First, by focusing on essential fatty acids. These are the mortar for your skin cell bricks. They make the wall waterproof. You get these from foods like fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, sardines, nuts and seeds, walnuts, flax seeds, chia seeds, and hemp seeds, oils and fruits, avocados, and high-quality olive oil. Second, you support that barrier with vitamins and minerals. First, vitamin C. It's critical for building collagen. That's the skin's structural support. Find it in bell peppers, broccoli, and citrus. Next, vitamin E. It's an antioxidant that protects your barrier. Find it in almonds and sunflower seeds. And zinc. It helps with skin repair. Find it in pumpkin seeds, lentils, and oysters. Third, you can eat your water. Yes, you have to drink water. But water alone can pass right through you. Water from food is absorbed more slowly. This hydrates you more effectively. Think of foods like cucumber, watermelon, celery, and strawberries. They are nature's time-release hydration. Supplements like ceramides or omega-3 are the concentrated version. They help your body build that strong barrier from the inside. So the secret isn't just a single molecule in a bottle. It's a combination. Use that molecule correctly and build a skin barrier that can actually hold on to moisture. So, Let's go back to our case file. Hyaluronic acid is not a miracle. It's not a scam either. It's a powerful tool, but it's a dumb one. It's just a molecule that grabs water. That's all it does. It doesn't care where it grabs water from. It can be the air, or it can be the deepest layers of your skin. For decades, you've been sold the what. You were never told the how. True hydration isn't in a single bottle. It's a two-part system. First, a strong, healthy barrier. You build this from the inside with healthy fats and real food. Second, you use smart tools like hyaluronic acid, the correct way. This hydrates the surface. Stop trusting the marketing. Start understanding the science. And if this video empowered you, subscribe for more secrets the beauty industry doesn't want you to know. Thank you for watching. Stay curious.